Hello. I'm having a bit of a walk. More on that in a minute. But I just wanted to say that I hadn't made a video in a while because of my school's project. A, it's been very, very busy and I wanted all the free time I can get. And B, I wanted the project video to stay on top of my recent video list. But here I am. I've finished Monday's work and I'm going for a walk into town to have dinner with my girlfriend who's just finished her school. The reason I'm walking is because A, I want to show you something interesting on the way. No, that's a complete lie. Just yesterday I left my bike in the city centre, so I don't have a bike to ride, which is good for you guys. But yeah, it was kind of a busy weekend. I was tweeting and promoting the project a lot, which by the way you should definitely look at. IndieGoGo.com/letspopculture. All is one word. Please, please, please spread the word and donate money if you can. But back to today's video. I was promoting that, and then on Sunday I went to help a friend whose wife, God, they're married now, married for a year, is working in Eikaiwa, and Eikaiwa was having a Halloween party. And they were short on teachers, so they wanted my help. So I got to dress up in my Luffy costume. Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece, which I've finally collected. I had the magic extending fist for the Gomu Gomu no pistol for ages. And I had the shorts, because I always have blue shorts for summer. But the shirt took a while to find. I ripped an old one, and then eventually got a new one when I bought the hat, which was the hardest thing to find. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so I went to this party. We played some simple games with the kids, and then we played simple games with some more kids. And then after the party, we had pizza and beer and stuff at the main teacher's house. And then I was very tired. So today's been a bit of a bummer because I've been really tired, but also really, really busy. You may notice I'm probably out of breath. I'm not that unfit. I am unfit, but I'm not that unfit. I actually have some kind of infection thing up my nose, and it's making spots and swellings and making it hard to breathe. So I get out of breath just doing a simple little bit of exercise, which is a pain in the ass. So I hate stairs and I hate hills right now, especially on my bike, which isn't good Thursdays and Fridays. Anyway, the point being, eventually getting there, I have to walk into town, and I'm going to get bored because it's like a 15-minute walk. I'm about halfway there now. Well, I thought it might be interesting to show people a bit more of my city. I mean, where we are now is literally 5 minutes walk from my apartment, and just beyond this next crossroads it suddenly turns into the major city centre area. There's lots of cool shops and cafes and bars and naughty love hotels and stuff like that, so it's kind of interesting. Ooh, fancy car, man. Yeah, and stuff like this with a building. There's a lot of that going on, as you probably guessed. The good thing about Japan is the building disappears after a few days. They're just so quick. I mean, literally, they can build a new house. I'll wait for that to get a little quieter. They can build a new house in a week, easily. Whereas in England, it takes about 3 freaking years. Because they're so lazy. Interesting weather today as well. Probably can't see. Well, there's lots of clouds. Not threatening with rain, but still interesting. Oh my god, the street's empty. Just down here, where that next lot of bikes are, there's a ramen shop. And normally there's a big queue outside the ramen shop. It's very popular for some reason I've not worked out. Because it's so small and crowded and smelly and horrible. But people are always queuing up outside there. I'm just gonna wait for this traffic. So normally we come down here and there's lots of people waiting and you have to push past them. It's like an opening sale on a busy street, busy shopping street. And then just near it is the Lawson 100. You can maybe see the sign. That's like a convenience store, but it sells more than the average. We do kind of grocery shopping there if we're too lazy to go to the supermarket, which is most of the time, I'll admit. So it's kind of an interesting area. There's lots around here. I mean, in a 10-minute radius on foot from my house, there's just about every type of building you could imagine. Convenience stores, libraries, media centres, love hotels, sex shops, if you like that kind of thing, bars, restaurants, schools, libraries, art galleries, the International Centre, government buildings, everything. So it's very cool, and I'd be loath to move away from here, but I'm sure it'll be necessary at some point. And lots of buses pass by here as well. Just under our house there's a tunnel. Hello, convenience store people who read magazines for free and don't pay for a fucking thing. There's a tunnel that goes under our house, and it's one of the major roads out of Sendai. It's this really, really long tunnel. It goes on for ages. And then you pop out the other side and it's like, boom, countryside. La 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 la. I do believe this kanji is pointing us to a dentist's. I know that first one is teeth. Don't ask me why, it looks nothing like a mouth, but apparently it's a picture of a mouth. Da, da, da. And over there is a taxi. In case you don't know, taxis in Japan are rather special because the doors open automatically. It's very snazzy. Sometimes still I grab for the handles. Here's your normal salaryman party. Off to get drunk after a hard day doing nothing. I'm just going to sneak to the front because I'm a gaijin. Gaijin smash. I'm almost where I'm going, just another couple of blocks. There's a gas station over there as well, petrol station. Whatever you want to call it. They're quite funny because they have attendants that serve you like in America, but in Japan they like wave you off. They wipe the windscreens and they wave you goodbye. Arigatou gozaimashita. Come again please and thank you and all that stuff. It's very amusing. But, I miss some of that stuff. That's why I like making videos, and I should get out more. Because I take a lot of that for granted now, but when I make a video I point it out a bit more and it's like, hey, you don't get that in England. So coming up along here we've got lots of parking spaces with a few restaurants and stuff, and then the next street is a hotel with a Starbucks. And then just after that we're into the dirty area. All the nightclubs and bars and love hotels and shops where you can rent women for a couple of hours. True story. Not that I know, but yeah. We've all seen the pictures. You just ride past and it's like, hey, buy this woman for 50,000 yen per hour or something. That's probably quite cheap. There's Tsuteya, which is like Blockbuster, but better. It's the DVD rental place, but they do CDs, amazingly, because you can rent them and copy them and they're yours forever. Not that I would do such a thing, but it's possible. There's games and there's even comics. And literally they have every DVD. mean, most of it's Japanese, obviously, but they have a huge gaijin section, and they literally have millions of DVDs. This is the bike park, the unofficial bike park. We're getting into the restaurant area now. There's karaoke over there. The big blue flashy building, that's karaoke. The Starbucks, that's one of the smaller ones. More karaoke. That's the main nightclub street called Kokabuncho. That's where all the dirty stuff goes on. Nice restaurants and stuff. And just up here is the pedestrian area, which is where I'm going to. They have a Disney store and lots of other major shopping areas, but there's like tons of restaurants, including a couple of lovely cheap Italian restaurants which we often go to, and are probably going to go to now because one of them has a 500 yen tabiholdai, which is about £3, all you can eat for 2 hours, and it's freaking good. Cardboard box man is here. He's a beggar, but don't want to talk about him as I walk past, even though he probably doesn't know English. He's homeless, but he busies himself by collecting cardboard boxes. Quite funny. At least he's useful. The man's on guard. Okay, I'm going to be meeting here now, so I'll turn off and speak later. Hope you enjoyed my little walk.